This time Inversion Aliens, Exertus Marines, and we are about to go live on the semifinals of the Logitech tournament matchup. Inversion against Exertus. This is a best of 5 and we have close spawn positions between warehouse and server room. Exertus starting up in warehouse, 4 Marines going straight down the south side. Natalie will build this power node so the aliens know exactly what to expect. They heard it. They heard him building, and I'm not sure if he heard the skulls moving close there. But as soon as both teams know what's happening, the aliens are dropping elevator, which is the obvious second hive with this spawning positions. Squirrely is capping nodes on the west side. Natalie even capping north tunnels. It's okay if all the skulls are going south side, and plus if you wanna push the node and server room itself, it means you will have presence in north tunnels. Oh, look at that, they tried to go for a base rush. Llama was just camping there, also Elmo, they were hiding and waiting for them. Really nice thinking by Exertus. Taking already, we have 2 seconds delay on our visual, and there is a beacon going off. I'm not sure if the beacon was necessary at all, because there was still 2 Marines close by. The commander could have logged out. So the capper and repair room has been pulled back. He has to go the long way again, and looks like they will utilize this since all the Marines are down there. The aliens probably near, yeah, they are near tram hub. They're just going for the server room RT, and there's no clock wall in here, which means they can just go hit it. Splitting up a little bit, taking down this one. Skulk, important engagement, but 1 Marine inside the hive. Elmo, he is alone right now, so it's easy for Inversion to clear him out. Now he tried to snipe the gorge, which unfortunately for Exertus did not happen. Oh wow, look at Dusk, he could somehow escape those Marines firing. There we go, to keep pushing the server room. What's happening? We have an RT even in observation. That's pretty funny. Probably goes to structure. Capping is going up on logistics right now, going up 5 extractors, but big engagement. All the aliens helping here. Natalie will die, no question about that one. Just too many aliens here. And oh, there's the clock wall. So they try to clock up instead, and Hydra from tram. This is a pretty good idea, because usually you will have a phase gate inside the middle, in the center of the map, inside tram hub. I think in this area is a common spot for Exertus to put up the phase gate, and the backup phase gate here in observation. That's the 2 spots where they will cut any alien movement, or at least we've seen them allowed to use that. Again, sorry. And the hive just finished, which means 14 resources. They dropped Overlook instead, not going for the... oh, never mind, their sleep started. So they started leap early on, so the resources were subtracted before I was looking there, before you see this notification popping up. So, aliens are pushing towards observation. Marines are in shipping. There is solid 6 extractor count. It's pretty okay for Exertus, because that's 4-minute mark, 5-minute mark. This is the standard time for a more serious push. The first 3-4 minutes are just maybe snipe and harvester or 2, and cap as many nodes as possible for Marines. So we do have a bigger engagement here in observation. Nice job, Natalie Squirrely, taking both skulks together. Really important engagement, because they can put up a phase gate in here. Look at that, that's exactly what they're doing. Tram hub is not so important right now. Observation, I've seen him yesterday try to use that on against Archaea, using a robo factory in here, arcing this hive, which will reach from there. If you drop arcs right there, they reach the hive. Oops, sorry, too much drawing on the screen. The downtime, Inversion can use this downtime to work on those extractors, which would be really important, but they're not succeeding so far. Tempest getting killed by Elmo, so he's the defending and recapping man for Exertus, doing a pretty good solid job. I'm kinda curious on what will happen next. Either phase tech mines, will there be a shotty, shotguns researched, or a robo factory? They do have 20 resources, but some action before, lots of mine packs going down. I think that's where we see bile bombs being used more and more often, not just again counter those arcs, also counter mine packs, which can be used offensively as well as defensively. In the start of NS2, people just used it to defend your phase gates against, You see mines being more and more used right now to support pushes, dropping them where the aliens have to engage you when they attack. Leap has been finished, and there's all the action happening right in this area. This is not a bad area for aliens because right here there's not much space for Marines to dodge them. That's also why a robo could help them, but we don't see them yet. They drop their resources on some other stuff. Arm slab being built, so they're going for upgrades. They're just holding here, not going for a kind of all-in push, not going for a serious push right now. They're just trying to keep the aliens busy, getting some ninjas. Overall, try to take down as many harvesters as possible. The problem is it will not happen right now. Natalie getting spot really fast and taking it out, but look at that Gorgeous, pretty low in health. Almost took down both of the scouts. And with Exertus not going for the serious push, it's completely up to Inversion to take down his extractors. That's what you should expect right now. But they're not succeeding very well. Seven resource collectors for the Marines. This is a huge number. Especially in the map Tram. More usual on Vale, but not that usual on Tram, so they're doing exceptional good job on this. Keeping the aliens busy on going north-south somewhere by sending lonely ninjas anywhere on the map. And look at that, Overlook Soups is working there. It's like every time there is a ninja, once in server room, then an Overlook, then an elevated transfer. So they're completely keeping those busy. All those harvests are pretty low. Well, there was one Gorge healing, and we do have 2 lurks. On the same hand, we don't see aliens upgrading cracks or shifts, which means they're probably going for that honors act. Not sure if Jonah, yeah, there it goes. Jonah Grab just has his honors finished, probably here in server room. There it is. This is gonna be a big game changer right now with that honors. But still, Marines can still pull this off. They need to drop 1 or 2 armories here, and look at that. It's exactly what they're doing. Just they know exactly the timing. 7-minute honors, or at least a 6.5-minute honors so far. And here he comes. Weapon 1 faster. Those weapon upgrades will be really important to counter that honors, because mines won't cut it. They just tickle in honors belly. It's not happening. They just need this firepower. And I think right from here, if they turtle in this area and observation, get enough upgrades, they can start with the robo push, which will force the alien team for a big committed attack. Right now, one alien is trying to work on the skulks. With the honors up, they should send more. They can send like 3 skulks to work on extractors, because there's no way for Marines to actually really push in here. Weapon 1 is not even finished, and that honors in this area close to the hive can keep those Marines busy like all day. Pretty much on his own. Maybe 1 Gorge supporting, or 1 Skulk, or 1 Lurk, but that's it. The rest of the Skulks are not really needed. They can go put some pressure on the Marine extractors. Nice job here, Elmo. They're doing it again, trying to outmaneuver aliens. Server room's under attack. But there is a Gorge this time, Revicore, who's also the commander for Team Inversion. Or was? I'm not sure who started that. I didn't check it out. And yeah, that's exactly why Elmo is going for the Gorge, trying to take him down. Otherwise, oh, nice jump, and he gets him just before he can jump in the hive. Good kill by Elmo, which means the next ninja to server room has a much higher chance to do some serious damage into that node. So the rest of the map still capped. Not sure what node is not. There we go. Repair room just been rebuilt, and welders have been started. Weapon 2 on the way, and jetpacks. Ah, okay, I see. But look at that, 2 honors up. They really need those jetpacks against the honors. That's a good idea. I'm not going for the robo right now. It's a bit late for that push, arc push. Just trying to hold those honors busy. And oh, this positioning is pretty good, because they are unpowering the phase gate in here right now. And the armories are not saving that power node. Whoa, that's both honors pretty low, taking lots of damage, but both escaping. Could have both died in here, but not happening. So nice job, Inversion, dealing this damage. And there you see the armory. Next armory is being dropped more in the front to save the power node, or giving a little bit more cover to the power node. And this is basically where all the action is happening right here. Honors are charging in, This armory is down. They can just work on the power node again. Exactly what's happening, and there's not much those Marines can do. You need lots of Marines and focus fire on one of those honors. The problem is if you just jump in here right now, you're probably just dead. Honors are retreating after doing some damage. They're not even low on health. But so, at least a good thing for Exertus, as long as they keep this busy, they're just waiting for the jetpacks to finish. Which is just... oh, nice job, gorgeous! He takes down 2 of those Marines, almost 3. That was pretty close. And Elmo, I think he has to retreat, there's no chance. They need the backup phase gate inside shipping. Well, it's not like they can defend observation anymore. It's pretty cost ineffective right now to do so. But they're trying to do so. With jetpacks, it could work, but the problem is jetpacks don't have much room, not much space actually in here, in this area, to dodge honors. It's much easier in shipping to use those. So, Blink is on the way. Inversion has tons of resources. Gorgeous will be able to fade, and we all know he is a pretty powerful fade, a devastating fade. Like, all those players in here are really good players. That's why we are watching the top teams right now in those semifinals. Oh my goodness, Subs, he has to watch out, almost getting taken out by this scout. Carapace has been finished, will help those Onai a lot. I think this is up for longer. And, ooh, Subs almost getting killed there, but he takes down the Skulk in the end. So, phase gate has been relocated inside shipping. Armory to block those honors, also important. And right now they can try to play a little bit more positional, especially with the jetpacks. They are way faster than Onai, and thus can start sniping harvesters, exactly what they're doing. Trying to move on, take down server room, maybe find the carapace shell, and it is also in server room. It's in the back behind this clock wall. Let's see if they will find it. There is a scan going on, but the scan is not happening in the back of the hive. And we should see a beacon any second. There we go. A good timed beacon to take down the harvester and save the jetpacks. That's exactly the good timing. And now they can phase in just in time to save shipping against the honors. Remember, those are jetpacks. They can chase them out pretty easily. If those honors would not have run, they could have been killed. Both of them. Dusk, he needs to watch out, man. He really needs to watch out. Oh my goodness. And 3%, and he does go down. Second honors, Jonah Crab, he's also low on health. 10, 9, 8. Nope, he escapes. But nice job, Exertus. Taking down one of the honors, taking down 2 harvesters. Have been instantly redropped in here, but some serious damage dealt to Inversion. And this looks like to be a really longer game. Still, I would love to see 1 or more Skulks. Never mind, there is 1 Skulk, Tempest. He's working the west side of the map. Really important to take down those extractors. We have 5 active right now. And this is the number which basically hurts aliens. If they keep it steadily on 5, which they did, they even had it on 7 for a time. Popping the RT destroy, they killed 6 RTs at the 30-minute mark. That's not too much considered. 2 killed by Marines. Also, they did not have any good early harvester pressure. That's why we had 2 honors so fast in the game. But they're doing pretty good job on that, holding the threat low against, especially using positional wise, using armories. Generally, exceptional good gameplay by both teams. Not seen many mistakes so far. And look at that, Subs is sniping. He has to kill it. 7%. He's not shooting the node. He needs to shoot a node. There we go. It's just 1 shot in there and it's down. I was almost about to think he will die and not kill the harvester. Would be pretty crazy. So they can walk in. Look at that scan going off. They know exactly where the upper chambers are. Is here 1 in the back? It's actually 2 in the back. No, that might be. This is a Hydra. Never mind, guys. But too many aliens there. They saw the scan being pulled off. They know exactly that the Marines are close by, and they're trying to go for counter rush, as it seems. Because an honors in an open area to hold there is not always a good idea when there's many Marines around. Can be easily sniped with jetpacks and weapon 3, which has been finished. Armor 2 also finished, and Exertus is in still a pretty good job. If they keep sniping those harvesters, which are they trying to do so. Subs is trying to work his best, but alone against a Gorge and a Fate and an Onos? Nope, the Hydra gets him. Too much firepower. Also denying this Harvester on observation. They're trying their best really to keep aliens down to 3 or 2, but 3 Harvesters is still an okay number for aliens, as long as they don't lose too many over the game. Nice job, Gorgeous, working on Elmo. Marines are losing quite a lot of equipment here, but they're still fine. Now they're going with 2-man groups, will be much more effective. They should snipe Rentology. The Gorge, nope, she's about to survive, and oh my goodness, 2 jetpacks are down. Nice ambush by Inversion, taking those down. So quick overlook again, 10 kills by 10 RTs killed by aliens, which is a good number. It's summing up right now. Dusk, Tempest, other players, they're doing a fairly good job, and that's exactly what you need to do as a Skulk right now. You have Fates, you have Onai. They can defend the Hive, they can defend the Harvesters, which means the Skulks are free to roam on the map. And since Skulks generally are weaker life form than a jetpack with the shotgun, when you force Marines back to defend, you're doing a pretty good job for your team. Subs is trying to go for server again, but there is Gorgeous again with his Fate in the back, and will work on that. He is a pretty strong Fate, as we've seen before. I don't think Subs will survive, especially with the Onos in his back. And nope, he should be dead. There we go. Next observation push might be... oh, Exos are on the way now. Ammo 3 and Exos. With that they can do... well, they're just basically playing solid, trying to hold the resource count up as much as high, trying to snipe nodes. A little bit too many dead ninjas for my taste, which means generally a really good defense by Inversion. It's not easy to divert your team members efficiently against all those distraction Marines can pull off. Like if you see a Hive, a Harvester or something under attack, there's always a difficulty that not all of your Skulks and Fates will go there, which means you're vulnerable on the other side of the map. So just sending 1 or 2 and knowing how many you need is the real difficult, to figure out. So 2 Fates are now up. We got Tempest and Gorgeous, Dusk on 37 resources. The team rest is on 26. Shift has been upgraded, which means we should see Celerity pretty soon. Again, Llama Elmo working on, or trying to work on Overlook, but Gorgeous is just everywhere. And he's pretty low as well. Some nice shooting, but this time we do have 2 Fates. Tempest getting the kill, also Jonacraft coming back, and Llama has to pull out. Has to fly for his life there. But with 2 Marines just being in the back, distracting the aliens, just going all to Overlook. Subs and Natalie trying to work on Elevator. I'm not quite sure, they cannot really afford much, and it's not too far away from Overlook to go back south here to observation. So they really need to watch out. 1 Onos and Fates is too much, that's why they're retreating here. Good idea to do so. Dual miniguns on the way as well. So we should be seeing who is saving up resources. It's Grivelly, he's on 60 resources. He will saving up for those 75 for dual minigun Axo, and with that they will try to push for one of the hives. Not sure what hive though. Server room or elevator. Hard to tell right now. What is better to push with an Axo? Both have their pro and contras. The Harvester here is easier to kill when you attack with an Exo from there. This narrowed hallway with all the corners makes it easier for aliens to push against an Exo. But the problem is for server room we have to go in really far to hit the hive. And here you have a better retreat pattern if you stay around this area. So I personally think they will push for elevator with the Exo. But we'll have to see what's happening. 6 extractors up again. They're trying their best really to keep this node high, and they're doing a fairly good job. Oh, Subs here trying to snipe Tempest. He was coming from the back, but missing 2 of those important shots, which means Tempest can escape, no problem for him. They could also try to hit elevator from here if they put up a phase gate inside tram hub. And maybe that's why, oh look at that, yeah. Phase gate is being built right now. And that was also the reason why there's so many assists being dropped by the alien commander. Rehab Pro, yeah, he is commanding indeed. Just trying to prevent a phase gate drop with all infestation, but a little bit too late. The phase gate's already in here, the jetpackers are here, and also this room is really good for jetpackers in general against Honors. They can use all this big space to dodge Honors, and also if an Honors go way back to the phase gate... Oh, did it get recycled? No, never mind, the power node was just not up, that's why it was not flickering. So this is a fairly long game, fairly even game so far, but Inversion is doing a really great job on defending all those pushes by Exertus. And really nice grouping up reaction on Tram Hub, not taking this lightly, taking down the phase gate just about 5 seconds after it has gone up, which means Exertus are not really pushing anywhere. Whereas the Exo currently is on 75 resources, he can go for it right now. What Exertus is trying to do is basically just outmaneuvering aliens. When they see all the aliens in this or the northern area, they just go to the south side again, observation. When the Honors and Lifeforms are down here, they try to go to Tram Hub. But we have to see how this will work out. I would love to see an Exo and the Jetpackers, or maybe 2 Exos, inside observation. And then an Arc, a Robo Factory. They can just siege from here, having 2 armories there, or more like here. They need to hold this power node, of course. And yeah, and the Exos can pretty much defend fairly well against Honors charging in. 2 more jetpacks going down. This is hurting Marines quite a lot. They lost so many jetpacks trying to snipe harvesters. This is, well, yeah. Perfect stellar defense by Inversion, not allowing it to happen. How many RTs they lost in game? 4. 22-minute mark, only 4 lost in general against a team like Exertus. This is outstanding, guys. Especially with all those Marines trying to snipe those harvesters. They're like everywhere, which means generally there's a perfect team communication, map awareness, game sense by Inversion so far. Tempest is trying to work on the recappers. It's currently pretty low. The map pack has not been hit. There we go, just picking it up, but he still has to watch out. And he's not hitting his shots in here. So lots of 1v1 fights with the Fate and some jetpackers on the west side of the map. Now we do have lots of resources by the aliens. Just sitting on 3 the whole time, not losing a single one for a long time, gives you lots of resources. And they're trying to spend it on lots on assists right now, because I'm not sure if I like it. Oh, never mind, they have a second Honors. Again, they lost 1, but I redropped it. So, sitting on 2 Honors, 2 Fates, a Gorge, this is basically what they need. And look at that, there's the Robo. So they will go for this arc push. And they will go for this arc push right here. Probably with the Exo, if I see an Exo. The problem for the Exo is he has to go the long way from up here in Warehouse down through Tram Hub towards where the action is, because he cannot use a phase gate and the Proto isn't top. So this is gonna be like a crucial time where they can take down this Exo. Scurley is sitting on 91 resources, not using it yet though. Not quite sure why. Maybe they don't want to show the research yet, so the aliens cannot react in time. Could also be that he's waiting for Natalie and Scurley taking Exo at the same time, so 2 dual minigun guys grouping up together, going down the way, and this will be a precious timing for aliens to counter-attack, to react to the situation somehow while they're doing this stellar defense. Look at that Gorgeous, he took down so many jetpacks in total, this is pretty amazing. And now he's going again for the next ninja, trying in server room. They tried so often, wow, and like out of 20 pushes they succeeded like 1 time, and this is just stellar defense by Inversion. Playing by the book, aliens. How to defend against Exertus. And there we go, Natalie, he got an... did they drop... never mind, that's what it did. They dropped actually in Proto down here, so the Exo did not have to walk the whole way back, or whole way down, and now they're going for the scary push. Gorgeous is though working on the ops. Elmo just an LMG in here. They have to watch out that. Oh, this is gonna be close. If he wants a beacon, he has to do it now. And if he beacons, this Exo will be pretty much alone inside ops. Is someone facing back? No one facing back. Gorgeous is pretty low in health though, so they don't see it at that much of a threat. Losing just one ops is okay. They're sitting on 17 resources so far. So, well, this is gonna be a really scary push now by Exertus. How many Exos they're using? One. Skrully and 97 resources. I'm not sure what he is doing. He could go by guns for his teammates. He could go for his Exo. I simply don't know what the plan is. So are there arcs yet? I don't see him yet. They're blocking off this area now. They do have the mag from the Robo. There's some more mags. They built a lot of mags actually. And the Fade will be pushing again. No, never mind. There isn't second ops now here. A new ops build. And here comes a big charge. 2 Honors and a Fade and some Drifters even using Ensign on those fortresses. They do have the resources. They can afford it. Big push. Natalie goes down. Oh my goodness. That was so fast. With Ensign and everything. The max. This is a crazy push. Wow. And Inversion destroying Exertus inside observation. Perfectly executed. And goddammit, I hope they had 2 Exos down there. That could have helped a lot with the firepower. And maybe an additional armory there. Well, they have to group up again. The game is still not over for them, but Inversion did fairly well. But what Inversion is doing pretty much, they're only defending so far and not really giving crippling blows to Exertus. They're sitting on all the upgrades they need: jetpacks, exos, duels, weapon 3, armor 3, GLs, and yeah, basically everything you wish for and have. They're going for a slow approach, dealing damage, killing all those ninja guys, now getting repair rooms, susting up everywhere they can since they are on 96 resources. So they can start using even VIPs, getting a 3rd hive here, or trying to do so. Because I think that would be a good idea. If you drop repair room, force Marines to go here. Oh, Gorgeous does go down. Wow, pretty important for them. Gorgeous, one of the killer fights. Look at that, 24 kills. He's leading in kills for Team Inversion. So when he's down, there's a good opening here for Marines to do a little bit more damage probably. Because he will take about 1 minute or 40 seconds to go refade. And Llama, he's not working on the drifters. Look at it, now he goes. Try to get a Gorge, but he has to watch out. There comes the Honors. Jonah Crab with the Rantology. She is the Honor support. There's also Phase Gate in the back, but the Power Node will die. Robo has been rebuilt. And looks like we are reset to the original state before. And yep, we do have an Exo again. Skrully, he was saving up a lot. Now he is the dual Exo. And where is he running? Skrully, I'm not sure if he bought the Exo down there in the south. Probably he should, because here's the Proto. There he is. He's just camping, he's just waiting, look at that. He's waiting behind the armory, using his duels, he's scaring away those Honors. Nice job. So, one Exo can hold those 2 Honors busy, which gives him 1 additional player slot free to do something else on the map. Which are they trying to do? Subs is working with Natalie on some cysts. They have to watch out not to... Oh, look at that, Elmo takes an Harvester, a really nice job this time. So they succeeded in taking one of those, even if he dies right now. Going for the Harvester count is pretty good in general. Not a big deal for them to redrop it just in a second, because they're still sitting on 20 resources. But that was like the only Harvester kill for the last 15 minutes or so. And that's how powerful Inversion is actually on defending. It's pretty amazing. Those Honors are still busy here, they will defend this easily. Exertus has to watch out not to get caught again in there, in this little room. Because 2 Honors and Ensign and Fate and Gorge supports, we have seen how powerful that can be. Maybe they should use just only the Exo. Oh, nice job Elmo, he takes down Rheumatology. So she cannot heal the Harvester anymore, but he's sacrificing himself for it. Oh, never mind, the Honors are going for Repair Room. They're charging.
Command
I'm not
station
sure if
under
that is a
attack.
wise move because it leaves observation completely open. They should see on the minimap. This is a good time for Exertus to strike. Oh, look at that. They're using arcs this time. Will they hit the hive from here? I don't think so, but interesting try. Now we got some jetpacks in here. Problem is so many aliens are following up. We got now two Fates in here also using Ensign and just 3 jetpacks. I think they need to beacon out instantly or just lose all of them. Oh my goodness. One Gorge, one Honor Soul, really low, 2%. There goes down, nice job Natalie. The extra coming in here, Squirrely helping as well. This is a big fight. And oh my goodness, Jonah Crab, he is trapped, and he does go down as well. 2 honors down pretty shortly. This is amazingly good job. There was really important kills by Exertus. Now they can do something really good. Squirrely, he has to watch out though. He is alone in Tram Hub. He's completely alone. The arcs are getting taken out by Rheumatology. Oh my goodness. There's no one here to save them. Both arcs going down. Nice job by her taking those down. Really important kills. And there we go. Subs is helping up Squirrely. And the backup comes too late. They need to rebuild those arcs, which takes a little bit more time for them. But they still do have the time. General just 3 honors so far. 55 resources for them. They lost the celerity upgrade, which means they cannot get a second honors egg unless they have it already. Dusk, I think he's honors egging. 5 res, I think he had enough P res so far. Yep, back to Chioni. So, back to the same situation. This time, oh never mind, Tempest died as a fate. So it's just 1 fate and 2 honors. And Exos, Harvester count, Gorgeous is working on Repair Room. Oh, there's so much action here. This is an exceptionally good match. I think one of the best matches I've seen so far. Exertus is still working here, and whoa, Rentology. The health goes down so damn fast. The Skulk and the Fates are working here near Warehouse. Now 1 Skulk inside here. What can he do? Tempest. He's trying to work on the Advanced Armory. Pretty good call so far because Advanced Armory does hurt. You need to research it. Does take some time. The ops doesn't really matter because you can just 1 guy face back or spawner. It's just a Skulk. He will die fairly easily against Weapon 3 and Armor 3. Whew. So, they're trying it again. They're putting up 2 arcs there. This time hopefully defending. Squirrely is already sitting here. He can do lots of damage against any Onai coming in here through the small hallway, which will be happen pretty soon. Dusk, Jonah Crab. Nice scan going off, they know exactly what to expect right now. Sending some ninjas now, Overlook, I'm not quite sure if they should send too many ninjas. They really need to watch out not to lose this. Squirrely is in the back, the honors are charging in actually, charging against Squirrely. And oh my goodness, they will take him down. They will take him down, yeah, that's why they needed those 2 additional, and never mind, they just exchanged 1 honors for 1 exo. I think not a good trade in the end. Or is it, no, there's no one who can exo again. So having 2 jetpackers in a node was a mistake. 1 jetpacker just be here at this crucial time when they set up the arcs. Would be the better idea. But still in the end, 1 honors down. But 72 team resources, they can go for another honors act fairly soon. Let's see how this will happen. Chonograph, he has to pull back in there, 80% health. The arcs are still set up. They're not reaching the hive, they just reached some X in here, can't reach anything more. They need to reposition those at this point, but going here will need much more, effort. Needs an Exo or 2 to come in here. Squirrely is saving up the resources again, 63 resources. They're sitting on 17 res, getting flamethrowers even now. So we will have a game with like everything researched. The only thing I'm missing is Stomp. I'm not sure why aliens never research Stomp, because it can help, especially with 2 honors on the field, which are right now Dusk and Jonah Crab still. Those are the 2 honors players. And there's just too much action. This takes a lot of time. Oh, Subs taking a GL, working on the assist. They're assisting up like everything. Crazy, look at that. Assisting a way into Repair Room even. So that's where all the team resources by aliens go, and considering they never lost a harvester for such a long time, popping it up again, they only got 6 lost in 35 minute mark. That's where all the resources go, and they still have so much over. They have all the life forms they need right now. A little bank coming up. That they need a bank so they can redrop an honor sec once they lose one again. But here is a big blow for Marines. They are losing the Robo Factory and both arcs. This hurts them a lot. And they cannot really push out against the honors. They're too much firepower. At least they're scaring them away from the arc so they can retreat. Ooh. Oh my goodness, Exertus. They're going for a different push. They're not going for observation anymore. They basically gave up on this position. Yeah, they're relocating the arcs towards this position. I think this is actually a good idea because this is much more open space. Working against the honors, they only have one Fate up in the field. Gorgeous, he is pretty dangerous, but he's alone as Fate. And just one Fate, this can work, but they have to watch out. One arc already down, they cannot rebuild those. This is pretty painful. Where's all those Marines? Where are they? They're sitting in base. I don't know why. So this phase kit will go down for sure. Stoops does go down with Jetpack and GL. GL has been lost. And oh my goodness, as it's still anybody's game. It's just one mistake can completely change the outcome of the game. And right now I cannot determine a winner yet. Or it's even hard to tell who's in the lead. It's clear to say that Inversion has like almost everything they need from life forms. They could, well, one more Tempest, but he is about to fade pretty soon, so they will have the full life form team up. Elmo does go down, and well, Exertus, they can use more resources basically. They're sitting on 5 extractors, doing a fairly good job on keeping that number up the whole game over. Using the flamethrower now to work against assist. This is just crazy. How often do you see that in a competitive game, using flamethrowers? Oh, big push now in shipping. 2 honors are inside. They have to watch out not getting caught, getting out in time, maybe a little bit too early. Now we see a robo additionally to block this area, while aliens are forcing a beacon. Rentology she's working on the advanced armor. She has to die really fast. Does she die? No. Yes. And the armor has been saved. There is one honors though on shipping. Oh, he can die. He can die. He stayed too long. He stayed too long. Will he die? No mind. Shonocrat is throwing himself in the way. Honors on fire, running away. No problem so far. Oh my goodness. How will this end? So much action going on. We got still Gorgeous again. He is working on ore processing. They killed 22 marine extractors, but well, they still have 4, and they have like 4 or 5 constantly up, and they don't need so much in general because they have everything researched. They don't need to research anything. All they need a team rest force, maybe drop equipment, or drop structures, or drop arcs, and drop map packs and ammo. But it's not like they need to save for proto, not to save for jetpacks, exos, anything like that. So they don't need this high number again. 5 is pretty good to keep the equipment flow coming. And whew, this is such an even game constantly. But aliens secured control over observation the last like 10 minutes, which gives them an additional harvester. They're actually building 2. They're even trying to build north tunnels, but we do have Elmore here already, which means Inversion is pushing out so far. They are getting more and more map control, which tips the game much more in their favor, because they can just bank up. Look at that, 80 team resources. If they lose an honors, it doesn't matter, they can just redrop this egg, and they can reach a point where they can go for a big push. Even if they lose like 3 or 4 honors, like dropping those eggs instantly and go for another push. Oh, look at that Squirrely, he takes that egg zone. So going for that. Ooh, I'd say Inversion is doing overall a pretty damn good job on holding Exertus back, killing so many jetpackers like here. This is just Gorgeous, he got stuck. He is stuck on flames. Look at that. Yeah, he is stuck. Oh my goodness. getting flamed up, and now he's trying his best. This is really painful. So he's trying to use stuck. The command is not installed here, which means he have to kill himself. Not to. Oh, never mind. He can. He could unstuck himself. So a good thing that that is enabled on the server. Otherwise, he would lose that fate, and well, he could refade, but still losing a life form is not something you really want to do. And he keeps working on those recappers. Natalie as a lonely flamethrower without backup against a fate, never a good fight. Having a quick look on the teams, wow, 21 for Elmo, he's leading, but it's pretty obvious that Aliens are in the lead here. 16-36 for Gorgeous. He's doing a fairly good job as a fate. Exceptional. Marines are working on those harvesters, took down 2 of them. Observation and North Tunnels both went down, but they have to watch out not to lose the equipment for it. Not to trade too often 30 P-Res against 10 Team Res, because Aliens are just sitting on those. They could drop 14 harvesters right now if they have the space for it. So, and that's also the reason why they're trying to use a flamethrower to keep the sys who get spammed all over the map down. Like here in North Tunnels, there's no flamethrower right now currently. And well, Exertus try to manage push Aliens back from observation, North Tunnels, and oh, Gorgeous again on fire. So there must have been a flamethrower close by. I think Natalie going for it again. Let's see when the next big push is coming, because I think Exertus, what they're trying to do, or what they should try to do, is just hold steadily, keep this control as it is right now. They don't even need to care if Aliens are banking on 1000 resources as long as they cannot utilize it. They need to hold what they have, and they need to go for this one push. The second hive kill will be the most crucial thing in this whole game. And yeah, elevator transfer will be the hive to go for. Server room is too difficult to pull off. We still have Marines without any equipment whatsoever. That's because they're losing so much of it. Elmo, he's just an LMG. He does have, well, he does have 36 resources. He could go for jetpack shotgun if he wants to. But if you are trying to go for sneaky ninja missions all over again, suiciding, you usually don't want to take equipment with you because you don't want to lose all those resources. And Llama, he tried to work on a harvester already. Gorgeous in here, as usual, killing the jetpacker, and the Gorge coming instantly after to heal the node. Inversion was really playing by the book, defending against an exceptional Marine team. I don't know how they could defend better, to be fully honest. And Exertus is really trying to find any way, trying to find an open weak spot by Inversion where they can basically abuse and get a victory here, but they're not finding it yet. And by all the time, the resources by Aliens are just keeping flowing in. They're getting a bigger and bigger bank the longer this game will go. Which means there will stay a Tempest, died as a fate. It doesn't really matter, you can just refade 60 resources. They could even go for 3 honors push or something, or 4 honors push if they want to. And as stated out before, even if they lose all 4 honors, they can just redrop 2x instantly right now. So they would be completely fine with that. And yeah, they could like go to warehouse, take down the advanced armory, take down the proto lab, maybe IPs the comshare, whatever they want to. 4 honors, you don't even need to go for the Marines. You do so much damage before you die. Could be a late game idea for Inversion here, if they keep the defense up like they do the whole game. Oh, look at that Jonah Crab just charging into Elmo, get this jetpacker really fast. Marines are not really going for coordinated attacks, and yes, exactly, that's what Aliens can do with all the resources. They can drop whips. They're systing up all over the map, can drop whips, utilize them, while Marines trying to utilize arcs to counter those whips. Pretty funny game, but they have to watch out. There are some players, Gorgeous and everything, is just Natalie with a flamethrower. He needs backup so badly. Where are those Marines? There we have it. A phase gate even in here. I'm not sure if I like this phase gate spot. They already have one here, but it looks like they want to try to get a phase gate now in repair room. They need to clear it out. They cannot let Aliens just roam over the map. That's something they cannot, well, let happen. Oh, Tempest. Well, never mind. It's just a scout. He got trapped in the corner. Subs, where's the backup? They only sent one Marine each at a time.
Command station under attack.
And where's the rest of the Marines? There's one in here. Elmo, he will die to dead on us. And Natalie, he needs backup so badly. And there it comes. Lama now in here. Never mind, where is Subs? I think he died earlier. Yeah, he just spawned. So Subs died in here. Too gorgeous as it seems. And now we have Dusk. He's charging into Warehouse, but there is a jetpacker in here. They're also using Max to defend, which is pretty cool. If there's some life forms hitting a structure, not killing it, they don't need to play the Wellers, they just use the Max for it. And Subs, they have to watch out though right now. There's an Honors and a Fate now in Warehouse. And where's the rest of the Marines? There's no phase gate close to repair. They're trying to phase back. Or should. Gorgeous, he has to go back and thus not dealing too much damage and looks like he will die. He gets stuck a little bit trying to charge out. 30%, 29. And he escapes actually. Oh my goodness, 4% health. He does escape. Meanwhile, we have a little bit more action going on in Repair Room. This game is just as crazy as it can be. Look at that. Getting the Harvester there, they're up to 5 Harvesters. So, aliens are getting a ridiculous res amount. And the P-res is also stacking up. Forge 75, Dusk 64, and just count for yourself. This is just like all the players can even go on us pretty soon when they die just from P-res. They don't even need to utilize team res for it. That's just how much they're swimming in resources, and they're trying to use anything they can, spamming wisps, spamming cracks. Maybe they can try it even more. Look at that, the whole map is getting covered up in green goo. And Exertus is trying to counter that with arcs and constantly flamethrower usage against the infestation. But this is I don't see how Exertus can actually deal a crippling blow to aliens, except for, or even if they kill a high and lose all equipment to it. If the aliens come back in time and kill all the Marines in there, they can just redrop it. Yes, they will not have leap, but who cares about leap? They still have all the life forms. The Honors are still there, the Fates will still have blink unless they die.
Station under attack.
But still, I think the only way for Exertus to win this is killing a hive. Problem is they need Repair Room, because this will be a 3rd hive drop. And Stomp research, there we go, Repair Room claimed. And once this hive will finish, they can research Stomp, which will make those Honors so much more powerful. And also, this denies any kind of sneaky hive kills. Because if it goes to a base trade scenario with Exertus and Inversion from there, aliens can happily go for a base trade. Happily. They can change a hive whenever for 2nd CC. But here comes the big push. Exertus, they're now going in. They're trying to get us down and they need to. Infestation spikes being used. They can spam infestation spikes. They're swimming in 130 resources. Honors now coming in. Jonah Krebs Drively does go down again. Oh my goodness. I think we've reached the point where Exertus is completely falling apart here against the constant pressure by Inversion. They cannot get a solid hold. They just cannot. They cannot get a push going. They're losing this phase gate location now. They're down to just shipping and warehouse, and from here aliens with the 3rd hive on the way. They somehow lost celerity, but it really doesn't matter right now. They can just redrop it. They can drop like 5 spurs and get celerity twice research. It does. They don't care. Well, it's still bad to have a temporarily lost, but I hope they just will notice it. Rare 4, he is in a hive. He's spamming systs and stuff everywhere on the map. And whips. Look at that. Yeah, we have whips and cracks now in the hive. That's exactly what they can do. They're using even shifts in here so they can spawn X faster in case they need to. We got still some arcs in here, but they do not reach the hive. I'm not sure why Exertus still have arcs in this position. They could need an arc in here right now, but too late. Inversion is completely overrunning Exertus so far. And yeah, there the arc is moving towards. Logistics will go down, and now Marines will not get a hold on 4 or more extractors. They will be down to 2 safe and maybe a third in ore processing, but that's it. And from here, all the equipment they keep losing hurts even more. They still cannot get... They're about to get 2 dual Exos, but here comes the big push now in shipping. 2 honors in the gorge, they're pushing out in time. Maybe they could have just still go, it doesn't matter, even if they die. But, now they're playing it safe. They're playing it safe, not overcommitting here. While it's still going on, Marines down to 2 extractors, which will delay those Exos even more. Natalie, Scully, they were saving up like Elmo. That would be like having 3 Exos is like the only way I can imagine right now for them to deal big damage. But again, with 3 Exos, the aliens can outmaneuver Exertus. They can just go wherever the Exos are not and go for the base trade scenario. And that's the big danger by having Exos. You cannot beacon them, they cannot face back, and they're so freaking immobile. Although they are powerful, you cannot use too many of those. There we go, Stomp has been completed. And we also have 3 honors. Never mind me, I thought Tempest would go Fate again. 3 honors now in the field. This is just so tough to go. 2 honors are charging downwards to shipping. 1 is going into warehouse where all the Marines are not currently. Either one of those groups will do damage. There we go, Natalie's currently 2 Exos now. And look at that, how fast Jonocrat is dying. Amazing. The rest of the Marines, they need to face back. Tempest taking some damage here, but Gorgeous, he's going for the jetpack kills. 47 kills in this game, and tons of them are jetpacks. He dealt so much damage to Marines. Here you go, we do have 2 Exos with max support, and they will push towards repair room. This is gonna be a really deciding push. If they lose those Exos, I think they will type in GG, because that's the only recipe they have left to come back in this game. With the combined firepower, they could even try get Elmo another one, 3 Exos. But again, this is really dangerous to do so. If they have 3 Exos down here, the aliens will just go for warehouse and clear it out and trade repair room for it. And yeah, that's why you cannot go extra right now. He's just saving for it in case they lose one, so he can re-equip. But here comes the big push. 1 goes down. Exchange against, oh my goodness, both Exo die. And they lost just 1 honors, doesn't matter. Looking at the resources, they can drop so many honors X, it's ridiculous. And there it calls, GG has been called. Amazing game, 52 minutes in, and amazing job by both teams. Inversion taking the win both rounds. So they are in the lead, 2-0 right now. This is a best of 5. Again, this is the Logitech tournament. I am blind. I'm glad for everyone to be here, and really amazing to see those amazing games to watch. There will be a short break from here, so stay tuned for more action to happen.